Now, which is twofold, is we're going to talk about quiet time. Okay, so the first and foremost, this is a fantastic thing you can do to lower your stress. Now, the study showed that if you can block out your hearing and just lie down in a quiet room, if you've put earplugs in, or shut your eyes and just lie still for 20 minutes every day, that's been proven to reduce your cortisol levels. So that's an actual quiet time. And if you can do more than 20 minutes, great. Now, there are some people that don't like putting earplugs in and shutting their eyes and all that kind of stuff. Doesn't matter. Find somewhere quiet where you can just lie down, let your body sink, and give yourself the 20 minutes. Now, that's one tip, and it's a very straightforward tip. The other one is quiet time from the perspective of switching off your device. Now, our phones allow people to be in contact with us, assuming you have a signal, all day long. Which means if you run your own business or if you're on call at work, you're constantly checking messages, emails, updates, anything, some problems coming in. They're at you constantly. You're always alert. If you find that you're feeling a bit stressed, or if you're on a weight loss journey and the results aren't flowing, have a look at how often you're spending on your device. A lot of these devices now have screen time, and what you can start doing is implementing a quiet time. Just say, right, between the hours of 6 and 9 p.m. tonight, or whatever you do, or between 2 and 4 in the afternoon, you're switching your device off and you're not looking at it. You don't even carry it. You don't have it with you, because being away from that device, being away from being in demand or on call, right away you can be like, and then you can actually immerse yourself in whatever else you were doing for that 2 to 4 hour period. Okay, so you might actually be working on a job, and that's okay, because you're focusing on that one job. You're then not getting bombarded left, right and centre. You're not taking a random call that's throwing you off. You're not getting messages from friends that are also trying to organise something at the weekend or whatever. You've just said, no, for this time only I'm focused on one thing. It might be when you go for a walk. You say, no, I'm switching this off. No signal, no message coming in, nothing, and off you go, and you can absolutely focus in on the walk. So those two things regarding quiet time, actual quiet time, so blocking out sound and any sort of noise pollution, 20 minutes minimum a day, and then the quiet time in terms of just shutting off devices and not being accessible for at least 2 hours a day if you can afford that, then that's going to do your stress levels the world of good.
Here's something that I do, and that's I just turn all notifications off. I've got specific times. I say I've got specific. I don't have specific times. I just switch all the notifications off, and then all I do is I'll respond to people as and when I feel I've got time. So if we're sitting here, we're doing a bit of work, then I'll kind of look at my phone and it's there, because we're sort of working and people may need to contact you, and that's fine. I want that. I welcome that. But then if I'm at home, I don't want to be like email. Chances are I don't need to see them, and they're not going to be an emergency. Okay, so I will then check maybe once every couple of hours. I'll then go, okay, what's going to happen? Yeah, I can deal with them tomorrow. Great. And I do the same with text messages, with WhatsApp. I've got a few apps that I use for keeping in contact with clients, for like one-to-one clients. And it's like, no, the notifications are not coming up. I will then look at that when I feel I've got time to respond, because chances are you might be with your family and your phone's pinging, ding, 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 and you're trying to be with your family, then you're trying to be with work, you're trying to be with family, trying to be with work, and your mind is jumping to and fro. And what happens is you're not fully with any of them. You're somewhere in the middle. You're there, but you're not present. You're kind of like, I'm giving a bit of attention, but what you're going to do is actually affect both sides of the relationship. You better to either be at work or be at home, okay? And that itself, just compartmentalizing in your own head and creating the things around you, whether it's on your phone with notifications, or maybe it's just switching your phone off for certain periods and saying, no, I'm going to be with my family for the next 2 hours, phone's just off. I don't care about notifications, the phone's off, okay? And you can do that as well. There's different ways that you can manage this. Do something for yourself so that your mind is crystal clear, and when you're so focused, you're like, I've got nothing else to worry about. My work is gone. My stress about these emails is gone. My financial worries, they're off. I'm with my family right now, or I'm in my workout. Again, another thing people do is they go for a workout. They're constantly on their phone. They'll do a set, they'll scroll through Instagram for like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. And then you're like, okay, well, now your muscles are now cooled down. You're going to have to go and do a set again. Be in the workout. Whatever you're doing, be in it. Be present.